Well, 49ers OTAs begin today, and we're not going to see Deebo Samuel there, at least to begin. Ian Rappaport just came out with the report saying that Deebo Samuel, because his situation remains unsettled, is going to be watching some more Warriors games. Ian didn't actually say that, but Deebo was at the Warriors game yesterday, talked to Draymond Green. There's a little video of him giving Steph Curry the bro hug, and maybe Deebo's just waiting for Game 4 in Dallas on Tuesday. But regardless, contract situation is unsettled. As you can tell, I'm not considering this to be surprising news. I've said this many times on the show before. We did not expect Deebo Samuel to report to OTAs until his contract situation was settled. And there's a very good chance that it won't be settled until training camp, because that's when the deals for Fred Warner and George Kittle were reached. And if you're looking for good comps, well, I think Deebo Samuel's in that Fred Warner, George Kittle boat. He's taken it a step further by requesting the trade, but obviously I think the drama on that front seems to have cooled off a little bit, at least, and I think that the 49ers are committed to keeping Deebo Samuel. And, just based on some of the tea leaves that we can be reading around the situation, I think stuff might have thawed out a little bit. George Kittle talking about his conversation with Deebo Samuel on the Pat McAfee show, and, it's just, we were at, a real Cold War there. We had a real standoff just a few weeks ago, but the 49ers didn't trade Deebo during the NFL draft, so I think that changed the dynamic of things just a little bit. So anyway, moving forward, what does this mean for OTAs? Well, I think one big aspect of all of this is obviously Trey Lance, and this is going to be the first of 9 practices today on Monday that Trey has to go through during OTAs, and he has to figure out a way to use these practices to improve. And if Deebo Samuel's not around, well, then one of the main structural pieces of the 49ers offense is not there for Trey Lance to improve with. So obviously it's something that's not ideal for the 49ers. But if you want to look at a potential silver lining, you have a rookie like Danny Gray, who's going to be at OTAs, and he's going to have a chance to get a little bit more shine. Danny Gray obviously impressed during the rookie minicamp with his speed. Now that you don't have Samuel there, it's going to be Ayuk, it's going to be Danny Gray, it's going to be guys like Juwan Jennings having to step up and get some more of the reps. And that's the way that the 49ers have to look at it. The Deebo situation is the Deebo situation. Nobody expected him to be at OTAs at this point. He's not going to be at OTAs to begin, so there's no need for a renewed freak out. Instead, there's a need to just sit back and analyze what may actually happen. And I'm looking forward to seeing Trey Lance throw to Danny Gray. I'm looking forward to seeing Trey Lance through the Brandon Ayuk and that whole squad for the 49ers. So we'll see what happens starting on Tuesday for the media. Today, Monday, is the first day of OTAs. 49ers at the facility. Deebo Samuel still watching the Warriors.